How to make polls and quizzes in Canva. So hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can add polls and quizzes in any Canva design. So the first step is to obviously create any particular Canva design. So in order to create any Canva design, you can click onto this create button or over to this plus icon at the top. So let me click onto this create button, and from here I can choose any of the design. So for example, let's say presentations. And in the presentation, let's say a 16:9 or a landscape presentation. So once I'll click onto the presentation, you can see that the presentation design has been successfully opened. And from here, you can see along this left hand side, what you will need to do is simply click onto this option that says elements. So once you will click onto the elements, you can see this particular section that says polls and quizzes. So simply click onto the see all button, and from here you can access these quiz designs and these polls designs as well. So first let's try to create a quiz. So from here you can click onto the see all button, and it will give you the designs listed under the quiz section. So for example, let's say this quiz section right here. So simply click onto this design, and here you can see that the quiz has been successfully added into our Canva design. Now, if you want to make changes into this particular quiz, what you can do is simply click onto this edit button, and from here you can change the question like this. And then you have the options. Here you can write any option. The first option like, and then in the next line you can write the second option. And then from here you can also choose to add a footer if you want. This will be the footer that currently says submit. And then if you want to add more options, you can simply click onto this option and write the third option that should be present. For example, let's say, and then once you are done with this, you can simply click onto this cross option, and here you can see that the changes has been successfully applied to this particular quiz. And to see the responses, you can click onto the responses tab, and from here you can see that here are all of the responses. And also you will need, if you click onto the edit option again, you can click over to any of the quiz options, and from here you can have more options like moving them down or adding another option from here as well. So from here you can see that currently this is the particular correct option. If you want to make any another response a correct option, you can simply click over to this more option, and from here choose mark as correct, and now this will be the correct answer which is displayed here. Now moving on towards the polls, you can see there here are a number of different polls, and you can add any poll. So for example, let's say this poll right here, and the steps are exactly the same. To edit this poll, simply click onto this edit button, and from here you can edit the options. Since there is no correct option in a poll, so there is no option to select a particular correct answer. So that's how easily you can create quizzes and polls in your Canva design. So that's all for this video. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.